I may have to figure out how to do... no, that was easy peasy. Hello! We figured it out. Awesome. Right. So yes, we can see the award. We've got a little small Monty up in the corner. So everything's good. Indeed. So welcome. This is our event. Hello! Pinky Dink is here. I think Brandon and James are also in the stream chat. Hello and welcome. We're going to be hosting the Happy 3rd Nick's Birthday Nixter Awards 2021 with our insanely impressive head Monty as the host. Do you want to do a little bit more of a sensible introduction to how this is going to work, Monty, for us?
Okay, so today we'll be hosting the Nixter Awards. These awards are going to be based off clips over the past year or so-ish. As this is our first year, we've decided to extend to the public to bring forward any clips they currently have. It's going to be a beautiful collection. I can tell you some of the nominations are excellent. I'm looking at you, Brandon, and I hope you do all enjoy.
So we're going to see the nominations first, right?
Oh,
And
yes,
then...
we will be seeing the nominations first. Sadly, we do not currently have a set award due to Izzy's strictness, but we'll be working on this at a later date.
Yes, prizes and actual award things will come later, but for now you get claps and congratulations until we figure it out. But we've had the votes already. It's been up on the community for about a week now. So we had quite a few responses to that. So this is all voted by yourselves as the community. So you only have yourselves to blame. That's what I'm getting at.
As a final note before we start, this is not my hair, and I do have eyeballs under here. It's just I'm hiding them for particular reasons that Ant might stalk me. So let's get going.
Awesome.
So we're going to be beginning off with the funniest reaction. We have only 2 nominations for this one here. First off, we'll be starting with Alex. Do we have Alex here with us today?
Not currently, but I can probably give him a poke at some stage if we need him to come on and say words.
Okie dokie.
This is Armour, right?
It is indeed.
Yeti's a mean person.
Yeti's an idiot!
He is.
We
He's
know
a
it.
mean idiot.
Whoa!
Why did I tell him?
Everybody stand
What?
still.
Everybody stands
I
okay.
just found explosive. I was about to
Everyone
disarm it.
Push the wall.
We're gonna do this really easily.
Okay.
I was
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
prank.
nuke the shit out of it until it all goes off. I
I'd
guess.
recommend everybody hit the deck.
I've never felt so close to
I
you.
know.
Ow.
I appreciated that one. I liked
did.
that one.
Now, admittedly, Yeti was to blame there, so some would argue that the nomination should go to Yeti with his
I know, but
competence.
maybe. I guess the setup was Alex with the whole Yeti's an idiot, or whatever he said at the
Agreed.
beginning. Yeah.
Yeti is indeed an idiot.
Yeah.
So we'll go to number 2.
No.
And this is Blood Bowl, I believe.
I have no idea what this game is personally.
Yeah, Blood Bowl 2.
Gun!
There was once a schemer who used to hire his clothes.
Oh no, what the fudge? Are you
Wait,
fuck
what?
you.
What?
You hit it, it went all the way off to the left side, it came back right to your guy.
Into him.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
I'm
this.
just I don't know what you did.
That is unbelievable.
but
That is
Nuffle loves
literally
you
quite
for some
unbelievable.
reason. For some reason, Nuffle loves you.
I don't know if that needs a bit of explanation.
I could help the explanation of this.
Go ahead.
So when the ball falls off, well, first of all, the ball is thrown to the guy on the touchline. However, it misses and lands like 1 square off the edge. So it gets randomly scattered a direction, which is was it a D8 for direction, and then it'll go a certain distance. I can't remember what the distance actually is, but it goes so far that it basically leaves the pitch on like the other side. So then it scatters again and somehow comes back exactly on the point where the dude is ready to catch the ball and score. And that's the only thing in that area that it could have,
It's
happened to.
hugely unlikely.
And then he rolled the catch, which was also not terribly likely as well. It was just some crazy bullshit. And that's Blood Bowl 2.
Yeah, and it was good fun.
Okay.
Thank
then.
you for the explanation, audience member 2.
Thank you very much. So, as I noticed for everybody, we had an average of 25 votes per nomination, should we
Category.
say here. Yes, category would be the word. And let's announce what the winner for this one.
You want a drum roll?
Very spaced out.
So, with this one, we had Alex and Ryan winning this. We had
What?
equal votes. I know. Who would have thought we had exactly equal votes on both of these videos?
Didn't you just say there were 25 votes?
Yeah, around 25, is he?
Oh, okay, sorry.
The reason I've said around 25 is because there was a no vote option,
Yes.
which some individuals did choose. So with this one, we did have an exact equal vote. So
Wow.
huge congratulations to both Alex and Ryan on this one.
Well, Ryan
Very
is
well done
currently
there.
in the stream and has said, "Get in there, my lad!"
Good
So,
man, Ryan.
Yeah.
As a
Lund
further
is
notice-
already claiming voter fraud.
Mhm, that would be Lund, but I'd expect nothing less, to be honest. So from this point onwards, you may see a lot of Armour 3 videos. This is for the fair point that there was just a lot of nominations for Armour 3. It was a very popular subject, so you'll see a lot of these, but I can guarantee they're extremely funny.
I second this.
So next up, we're moving up to the hero moment, which we have quite a wide selection of. So I do hope you enjoy. Let's start off with the 556.
4 armor and another blood bowl.
Yes. There's a lot of armor here. So to start off here with a nice basic one with the 556 committing many war crimes on civilians. It really is a beautiful scene. I would recommend anybody who doesn't play Armour 3 to come and join us, because
True.
this is what you get to do, you know.
I mean, it
Following
was very in
civilians.
sync. I was very impressed.
High quality. Next up, we have our very own Izzy here,
Represent,
being the hero that she is,
apparently.
supposedly.
Oh, it didn't see me.
Shit. Watch out! Oh, it's coming this way. Oh my god. It's behind us. It's behind us. Milkshake.
Yes. Who's got the explosive to deal with it?
Behind us.
I'm not.
Hey, I've
Izzy
got
did.
1, but I don't
Oh,
think
a
I've
squad
got
pushing
enough.
up. Direction. This way. Oh, sorry, that hit the wall.
Conquest from the west. Yeah, okay, west.
Wait.
Tag right behind us.
Izzy, on your right, I'm injured.
Oh, I'm stuck. I can't move. I'm too tired to move.
I got 1
Tag
shot
is
off on
looking
the
at me.
tank, but I think that's it.
To your west, I'm injured.
Oh, I think you blew it up. You got it, Izzy.
I got it. Fuck yes.
You got it.
I'm assaulting that base.
So our Izzy, if you remember the context behind this video, can you explain? If not, I can do.
I remember some of the context. I believe I was playing as a medic. And pretty much everyone was either pinned down or downed properly. And this tank came in. As you can see, it missed me by like what felt like centimeters. It was very close to me, and I was hidden in a bush, and managed to get a single shot off and hit its rear armor, which, as I'm sure you're all aware, is the weakest part of any tank. And yeah, and managed to blew it up. And Lunders told me that he was literally in front of the tank, 1 second away from being shot by it. So yeah, do you have anything additional to add?
Well, it was exactly that. We decided to go and assault I believe it was a radio outpost, providing the full communications for the operation, in which it went horribly wrong, and we got absolutely annihilated. To be honest, I think it was pretty much you three standing over there, and
Yeah, and as you
you
can see, Ryan was
did
not in the
save
best
us.
of health.
To the next video, we have from the 556 exclusive.
Look,
which
it's
is
alright.
Stretchnum.
Come on, you
Fine.
pussy. That's revenge for
person.
last week, alright?
Dodge!
Oh,
So Stretchnum, avoiding a bullet from me. Some may argue is my aim. I would argue he's just a tactical ninja.
I mean, he
would be
did
the
commit
word.
a tactical roll at the exact right moment.
It was perfection. Next up we have,
Strength man.
I believe, Brandon.
Fucking Christ.
Still.
That'd be Brandon there, blocking a RPG shot with a shield. Which,
Beautiful.
armor physics. And next up we have Ryan with the game you mentioned earlier that I have no idea about. So
Blood Bowl 2.
Put it on your wish
That
list
will be
and
the
get it
one.
when you can. The expansion isn't necessary, no. Unless you want to play one of the specific.
Wait, what?
Yes!
What?
Yes! Yes!
How did you do that?
Yes!
You're a fucking elf! You're not a fucking elf!
Cool.
I'd call that a home run. We have a rather chunky dwarf going for quite
Do we
a
want to bring
sprint
in
would be the word.
audience member number 2 to explain again? He's very good at
I would
explaining.
like, yes, he knows what he's doing.
Alright, so he had to dodge. I think he had to dodge out of 3 tackle zones. Every time you dodge, you roll a single d6 and you roll it with essentially the number of players that are currently affecting that area, and you use your agility skill. Now, dwarves have an agility of 2 out of a usual maximum of like 5 or maybe 4. It's low. It's very low. The odds of success not great. You're basically rolling a 5+ most of the time, and because of the number of opposing players, you had to basically roll a 6 and then a 6 and then a 5 and then run, and then because he's running some extra spaces, he also has a roller going for it, which means don't roll a 1 on a single d6 twice. And yeah, he managed to just pull it off. Just clicked and it happened. And it's like, if it shouldn't work, but it did.
So what you would say is this man, he's a wizard.
He's a hero dwarf, as Ryan
I mean,
put
this
in
is
the
another
chat.
classic Ryan Fortune with dice.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Indeed it is. So let's
Okay.
get the winner. up and
Winner!
going. So the winner
Drum roll.
is
What?
Izzy
Me!
with the charge on the tank.
I was very, very pleased with that shot. Like,
Oh.
seriously. When it happened, I was extremely happy. Thank you,
It was
everybody.
Perfection, Izzy.
Yes. For all those people that know armor, of course.
Oh yes, of course. Next up is going to be
Thank
the
you for all the
scariest
kind
moment.
votes, everybody.
Scariest moments. So we have 3 nominations here. 2 of them being Ryan. Ryan is a very popular individual during these nominations. He's a very funny guy. would be the word.
Or apparently scary.
Yes. Well,
So I'm trying to
looking at
look,
This
we've
first
got-
nomination. He certainly is scary.
Yes, I was gonna say. So that's armor 3. The middle one is Assetto Corsa Competizione, and what's the third one?
I believe.
Is that Dead by Daylight?
It's either that or it's the one where you run around and you get Jason chasing you. What's the name of it?
Dead by Daylight.
Not Dead by. It's probably Dead by Daylight. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure out at a
his-
later date.
Yeah. The chat has confirmed it is Dead by Daylight.
Right. Dead
Oh,
by
Ant
Daylight.
says you might be thinking of Friday the 13th, which was very similar.
That's what I was thinking of. It is pretty much the same game.
Yeah.
But let us get going with nomination 1.
Somebody got eyes on monkey. Oh no.
Yeah, he's dead.
Now, if we listen to that clip, I can confirm I was the one flying the helicopter during that. The
How did that go?
was the end of me.
So, I presume we were all on the same team.
Yes, we were. I believe this was an end of operation, actually.
That makes sense.
So I was just
Shenanigans.
returning to base, and
Yeah.
Ryan went rogue should we say? And
also, almost
resulted-
smashing himself with the helicopter.
He did almost lose his head. I feel if we just watch that one again, at that angle, I feel a tail rotor could have come round. If
yeah, he's dead.
It was going
There's
to
a
work.
lot of debris heading in his direction for sure. Oh, Ryan has said in the chat. Is Ryan? He has said Monty was declared a hostile to shoot on sight. I specifically remember that. Said Ryan.
Right. Okay. I would argue otherwise, but we'll go with his word on this occasion for the sake of the nomination.
Fair enough.
Next up, we have Jameski.
James
You're on the left.
Oh, he's taking you back.
What a fucking overtake, and good job. Good fucking job.
Oh, just fucking shit.
Oh, he's trying to get. Oh, it's like fucking swapping between the two of you.
Oh,
no! Lambert!
Slow car ahead.
Jesus Christ, James, how did you make that?
I don't know.
So one thing we have learned from this video is James is both a terrible and a great driver in one. I'd definitely recommend when racing like this, you do not drive on the grass.
Sometimes you have to, though.
I'd argue otherwise, but okay.
Okay, well, Milkshake would argue as well that it is necessary to test the off-road capabilities of your car.
Milkshake was also using a keyboard until 2 weeks ago.
Yes. But yeah, so that was a very fierce battle between, I believe, Lambert and Ant, who were the two that he had to slalom between. And James was very, very close behind. And obviously, everything went tits up when the two collided, and James had to somehow thread the needle between the two of them, which is extremely difficult to do when both cars are still kind of moving. Yeah.
I'm very impressed, to be fair.
Beep, 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 what the fuck, Ryan?
Oh, Jesus Christ! You fucking scared the shit out of me.
Ryan.
Alrighty. So with these two clips, Izzy, can you explain the difference between the two games that were suggested? The one I was thinking of and the game that it actually was.
I mean, I haven't played Friday the 13th, so not really. But from what I understand is Dead by Daylight has more options and characters to play as, and Friday the 13th is you're just that one guy. But they are essentially very similar games, from what I remember. Ryan says he can help. We can potentially wait. No, I think he might be typing.
Well, I'll let him keyboard warrior it then.
Yeah, so Brandon says again, in Friday the 13th, you're only playing as Jason. So you can only be one antagonist, basically. And that's it. Oh, Ant says he can help explain. If you wanna unmute audience member number 4.
He's pretty dodgy though. That's my one concern, but we'll go for it.
We can mute him again very shortly after.
Audience member number 4, you have the field.
I think you're muted.
Okay.
Oh, there he goes.
So basically, the main difference of the game is there's a killer chasing you. There's 4 survivors. You need to escape. In Dead by Daylight, you have 5 generators you need to complete before you can then open a door. In Dead by Daylight, you need to find different components to fix a car or a boat, whatever, or escape. In Dead by Daylight, you can have a few lives. No, in Friday the 13th, sorry, you can have a few lives. In Dead by Daylight, you get put on a hook a few times. If you put on it 3 times, you die. And the main premise is to just escape a bad Don that was trying to kill you.
Cool.
Okay.
So they're essentially very similar then.
They are very.
Thank you very much. So I can confirm that if I was put on a meat hook in that situation, I probably would have died after the first. But
yeah,
Americans,
me too.
They can
Me
live
too.
some more.
Apparently, Brian wins.
But the winner is Ryan. Very
Again.
well done. He's a popular fellow.
Good job, Ryan.
Do we know if he got meat hooked in the end? I do need to know.
Good question. Yeah, did you get meat hooked in that game, Ryan? Do you remember? Which Ryan video? The meat hook one, I presume.
The one where he was running away from the generator and shot himself.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And it was not the helicopter one, because I thought that was scary. Ryan just said yes. I don't know what yes is in
I'm going
response
to assume he got meat hooked.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Very well done, Ryan. Good work there.
If
So
he
next
gets,
up we have the
if he wins
strangest
this one again, I'm.
I will be shocked, but nomination 1 is a hard one to argue with
Yes.
Armour's amazing logic, as we'd expect from such a high quality game.
Yes, so we've
So
got
let's
Armour
start
and
off.
again Blood Bowl 3.
Blood
Bowl 3? Blood Bowl 2?
Milkshake.
Armour 3.
The fact there was more than one of them amazes me. Let's go. Apparently enter does not work.
Actually be promoted.
Can I
Oh,
have
I
a
would say
pad?
like probably like actual medics probably still have priority, even though it's not locked. You know, if a medic wants to go medic, then you get booted out.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Seeing what?
Seeing what?
Oh, there he is.
What?
Oh,
That was pretty creepy.
I see Milkshake only becoming a snake is the only description I can become there. You know, it's.
I think Creepy Boy is more apt.
I think definitely if we pop
Actually
over
be-
to the stair scene.
Yes.
That
Oh, there he
the
is.
fact he moves with the stairs is what concerns
Oh, there
me
he is.
most.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty insane.
Pretty dodgy. We'll head over to nomination 2 with Ryan once again in Blood Bowl 8.
2.
Now I do the dumb thing.
They'll need to get rid of the ball. Now there's pressure on them.
I mean, I've got a billion rerolls. Yes!
Damn.
He lives! Yes. I mean, it doesn't matter if I follow, he's going to die.
He won't leave.
Okay, right, so we can do that. Obviously the goblin dies. I mean that.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Okay then.
I
So
feel
have
like we
no
have to
idea
bring
what
in
happened then.
audience member number 2 again.
Audience
In
member
fact,
number
it was his own match.
Yeah, this is the story of Dweeb. Probably the greatest Goblin Blood Bowl player that has ever existed. Because basically he dodges into probably the most deadly place he could have been, which is completely surrounded by dwarves that are ready to murder his face. Somehow makes it without any failures, and then punches a dude. The way punching works in this game is you roll these block dice, so basically d6s. And there's at least 2 results on every dice that could cause a horrendous death to the guy trying to do the punching, because he was at such a disadvantage. They're all red dice, which means that you roll the dice and then your opponent chooses which one to apply, which means there are 3 opportunities of a 2 in 6 chance of a failure, which some maths can tell you that it's incredibly likely that Ryan should have been able to punch this dude in the face, but somehow.
Yeah, you're at a disadvantage because Ryan picks it, not you.
And
right?
then for maximum fuck you effect, Ryan on his turn attempts to punch him with the 3 dice and rolls 3 skulls, which basically means I get to punch him down. And it's like, seriously? This isn't actually the end of Dweeb's story. More shit actually happens involving him dodging, I think, out of this scenario to like score or some shit. And
Ryan
then,
says 1 in 72, perhaps.
1 in 72 chance of not dying. Yeah, it's like, it's stupid odds. The other thing is that Dweeb's story actually ends, I think, either on this match or the next match or something, when I use a troll to try to throw him across the field to try and score, and the troll just eats him and he dies. That's it. Like, that was the legend of Dweeb.
Thank you.
So we have quite a sad ending to that, in which Dweeb gets eaten.
I mean, it's only fair. He is a goblin. He was kind of made to be eaten.
Can't argue with that logic. We'll go on to the nomination ending for this.
Okay.
So we have the winner as Milkshake.
Woo!
As the
Milkshake!
snake.
That's only fair.
I mean, we can't argue with that, really, can we? What a
Yep.
beauty.
Need a biscuits. Hey, Blank. Ah.
So.
Oh, I was going to say these aren't all armor. Okay, good.
No, this was by far the most popular nomination. I did have to refine this down to the 5 myself due to certain time limits. At my own.
Oh,
fault.
as in you had more nominations than this, and it was drawn down.
Oh yes, we did
Right.
have more nominations than 5. I reduced them myself, which would argue against all voting systems in life, but Izzy forced this on me.
I mean,
Yes,
I
otherwise.
didn't technically. We had a different plan, and it didn't pan out.
Exactly that. It was planned, but that's on me. So I'll be more prepared next year. So we'll start with nomination 1 from the 556. This is Stretchnum exclusively.
Armor. Hey, Goose. Come here. This is Russian spaced armor.
Gravity.
Goose left, so it is down a little bit. It's okay. If you keep going forward, you should be up.
Interesting.
So we have a video from Stretchnum here, but from what I believe,
Was he the driver?
Milkshake was driving this.
Oh, okay.
But you can expect nothing more from Milkshake, really, can you? He's...
Yeah, I just found the timing interesting because Yeti was talking about space, something about space, and then the tank tries to go to space.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. Knowing Armour's logic, I am amazed it didn't bolt 15 miles away.
Straight into space.
To be fair, we were very lucky to have survived that.
Indeed, especially the ones perched on top, of which I think I was one.
Using your brakes in armour is a very dangerous task. You're risking your life every second.
I'm pretty sure doing anything in armour is a dangerous task.
So next up we have Ryan and Milkshake, what some would call a wholesome adventure. I believe in this they had crashed in a helicopter. They were not the pilots. They were just being transported, and it resulted
they had survived.
in an action. Yes.
Why
have you gone nomination 3?
What happened exactly, Karen?
So basically, you know explosives.
I'm covering
Like,
northwest.
if you look at the helicopter, it's not flying anymore.
Of course, but what blew it up?
Yeah, it stopped flying.
What blew it up?
Well, when it hit the ground, it kind of. Yeah, it's that one. You see the one in the air that's quite far. Yeah. You see that one over there. Basically, what happened was it was like, and then it hit the ground. Yeah, that one over there. You see, it was up there, but then it went down there, and now it can't go back up there because it's stuck down there.
So it's Astro's fault.
No, it's not Astro's fault, because Astro was up there. But then it went down there. You was in that one over there, Milkshake.
Rubber banded.
That one? Yeah, that one. Oh, that one. Yeah, that one. That one was up there. But now it's down there. And now it can no longer go back up there. Because it has crashed there. Because it's no longer up there.
So it's rubber banded.
Yeah, it was up there.
There,
And now it's down there, yeah.
There, yeah.
So
I feel like it must be explained that Milkshake was muted throughout this entire session of armor, which is why he was nodding rather than saying yes.
Yes, this was back in the day when Milkshake was a mute. Would be the only word to describe it.
Well, temporary mute. He was only a mute past like 6
temporary.
o'clock in the evening.
It was, yes, about that time. It appears Astro was indeed flying the helicopter, so I'd expect nothing less of it being.
Braden has also
flaming
given
wreck.
additional information, which I feel like at this point is irrelevant to the entire clip, but the helicopter was shot by a rocket by Yeti.
Okay, so Astro crashed the helicopter.
No, Lund has corroborated Yeti shot it down.
Okay then. So we have a lovely interaction between the three individuals here. Really wholesome moment, should I say?
I wonder why.
We will see in later nominations. So next up we have Ryan, once again in Armour 3, who took a bit of a turn for the worst, should we say, during this operation.
No! Yes, there are enemies here.
So he quickly found out that there were enemies there.
By getting shot to the face.
That there are no further explanations needed for this clip. So next up we have Milkshake, who was during the start of an operation where we did some minor testing with some new mods and discovered once again that Ace had changed the system within the game on how damage was reflected on people based on explosives.
Where is he? I've got eyes on. Firing.
Wow. Yeah, I feel like standing in front of a tank is generally perceived to be a bad idea.
So surprisingly, mods that make the game more immersive do in fact
sometimes counter that.
Yeah, I'd argue that they do make a difference to tank shell penetration, should we say. He certainly went flying.
So Brandon has said that they were testing the shield versus a tank.
Right.
And the shield man did live after that. He just got flown backwards.
I would argue that the person in front of the tank directly absorbed the bullet, would be to say.
Still called a bullet from a tank.
Shell?
Yeah, I feel like bullet is too small.
Agreed. Next up, we have Brandon in a game that I have no idea.
Yeah, what game is this? I feel like Ryan and Brandon will be able to tell us.
We'll be able to highlight this.
Yeah.
And pet them.
He has a doggo, which makes me very happy.
But you can't pet this one, but you can pet the other dog. So you can pet a dog, so that's good enough. Wait, you can pet it? Okay, boy. Okay, boy. Is that my pet? Ah, that's not my one!
So it's called Remnant from the Ashes, the game.
Remnant from the Ashes. Well, I do feel we need to play this game more often. The fact that you can just pet a dog has convinced me that this will be the perfect.
Is that all it takes?
Oh, yes. Petting any animal in a game, like that's why I've played the Assassin's Creed games, to be honest. You can just go off and pet a cat.
Reasonable.
There you go, storyline complete. What more do you need?
Alright.
But sometimes not all dogs are good. Very sad ending to this, as Brandon did learn.
He was the goodest boy. He just was doing something different.
Where is he?
Oh my god,
This
what's
is
going
very
on?
confusing. I'm scared.
What did you do?
I clicked so many buttons.
Drum roll for the winner!
So the winner is Ryan and Milkshake with their crash landing, should we say? Perfection.
That was
very wholesome moment.
Yeah. Why'd you keep saying that?
Next up, we have that moment they knew they fucked up. Again, a very popular one to deal with. As you can see,
These
I've kind of messed up these at the bottom.
all armor.
They are, yes. As I did say, armor was a very popular one. So we have quite a lot from the 536. If you may notice, the logo on the YouTube videos has changed because there were certain restrictions implemented on my account for uploading these videos.
Yeah, we only found them out the other day, that there's a limit on the amount that you can upload in a single day.
Some had to go on my work account, but we will not go into that details. So, let's go to number 1. We have the 556 hosted by Izzy herself. Oh my
Whoop, whoop,
god.
whoop. Oh, you're gonna have to turn down the second clip, just FYI.
What?
What, the yellow one?
Hey there.
Would you like us to mount the big tank?
Oh,
Okay,
God.
you know, when it's not pinging to space. The helicopter exploded! Yes, exactly. Listen, okay, it was very funny.
For the sake of
This-
everybody's ears, I did try and censor that when I could, but I was
Yes.
teeny weeny bit late.
Yeah, you might want to turn the second clip down before you start it.
Izzy did turn into a bit of a witch.
It's, oh, what can I say? I find something funny, there's a cackle. It's how it goes.
So for explanation here, for those that don't play Arma 3, Arma 3 physics are the most dodgy things you can ever experience. Have you seen from other certain clips? In this situation, we airdropped a tank, in which a result it landed incorrectly, causing it to launch to space. But by chance, it hit our transport helicopter, resulting, well, fatal was the only word I could use there. It was terrible.
Explosive?
Explosive, fatal, everything. We lost a lot during that operation. We didn't do too well from that point onwards, from what I remember, despite having another tank reinserted.
As if the first one had never
Terrible.
happened.
So, video number 2, we have once again from the 556. In this situation, we just tried to do a simple tyre change. Again,
Should be very
the words
simple.
Astro come into mind during this.
I mean, it's not actually his fault.
Yes, but he was the one who conducted it, so it is his fault.
Okay.
Is he?
Okay.
Okay.
By definition and extension. Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Changing the tyre is meant to be the simplest part of fixing a car, some would say. But not in
yes.
this situation.
I'll turn it down.
Oh
turn
my
it down.
God,
Turn
the
it down.
wheel's rolling away!
Once you turn it down.
I didn't know they did that. I didn't know that happened either. Who knows?
Oh my God! No, stop! They've got it. It's fine. Oh my God!
Okay, move out, move into the forest, get to cover.
I didn't know they did that. This made me so happy.
How many
Okay, never mind, that was not
military
mortars, that was whale.
Whale. Okay.
For this one, I'm surprised Izzy did not fly from a broom.
That one really got me, and the fact that
It
it kept
was impressive.
rolling, it continued to get worse.
I think especially for the armor people in this one,
Yep.
nobody expected it. It was very impressive physics for such an old game.
We expected it to ping or to kill someone or something,
Yes.
but just to slowly roll down the hill, it, you know, gaining in speed slowly.
Should have
was
shot
just
and bounced off that house, killed us all. It should have been a massacre.
exploded the vehicle we were sat in, you know, anything like that. But no, it just slowly rolled down the hill. And you can see, like, 3 or 4 different people, like, ran up to it to try and stop it. They tried to, like, click on it to pick it up and stuff, but it just didn't work. And it was great.
All that matters.
Mm.
So, next up we have, once again, the 556. Well, I named it as Armour 3 because I probably had a drink by that point. And we have, I believe it was the AI during this one, using the brain.
I have no idea if this is copyrighted music.
So, Izzy, I'd like to disclose that it was not me that placed that music on there. So, if you receive any fines or fees, direct them to what I believe was Ryan Okay. It
Yeah,
was all
I mean
Ryan's
Twitch
fault.
don't do fines or fees. They just do your channel's obliterated into the sun. So that would be fun.
Right, just invoice him for a year's loss, I guess. So in that situation, Yeti is obviously the Lord Commander of the map creation, and the AI do have no idea of the shenanigans he's placed down during these, in which
By which you mean mines.
He was quite friendly with the mines during this, wasn't he? I remember from this operation.
Oh,
we lost quite a few.
Braden or audience member number 3 is saying they could offer some insight into this as they were the Zeus.
Let's authorize this man. Braden, where are you?
Audience member number 3.
There he is.
Oh, hello. Yeah, so generally the explanation of that is I made a mission where I placed mines down in a field, and I just so happened to forget that the AI themselves can set them off. So one unlucky guy happened to walk right into one.
Were you controlling
That is
him, or was
diabolical.
he just wandered on his own?
No, that was just the AI doing their own thing.
The beauty of Arma 3. Now, talking about explosives and mines, you wait till nomination 5.
Is this the same clip?
I'm unaware, but we'll go with it. I cannot remember. No, go away. Let's go with this one.
Very
It was an enemy.
Yeti's a mean person.
Same
Yeti's
clip.
an idiot!
He is.
Okay, from this.
He's
know.
a mean idiot.
Whoa!
Why did I tell him?
Everybody stand
What?
still.
Everybody stand for the
I
check.
just found an explosive. I was about to try and disarm it.
The one.
We're gonna do this really easily.
Okay.
I was
I'm
just
done,
gonna
Brian.
nuke the shit out of it until it goes off, I
I'd
guess.
recommend everybody hit the deck.
I've never felt so close to
I
you.
know.
Can we all just give credit here to Goose for his ability to hit the deck before everybody else?
Yeah. I thought
during
that might be from a different perspective than the first one. I'm not 100%, but it looked slightly different.
It is very possible that we had two animations, so that it was quite
For the same incident.
a memorable moment, yes.
Yes. I just like at the end, Yeti's... Oh.
So the next one we have up is...
Brandon has already put, oh yeah, in the chat as if he remembers what's going to happen.
Yes. There were lots of perspectives from this one, but I thought the best one we could choose was...
Oh really? Was
from
it submitted in different
the person
versions?
himself. Oh yes, there were many versions.
Oh wow.
It was a very popular clip.
Yes, that's not surprising.
So this is one where Brandon did not learn to read, clearly.
It was his first mission. I'll give him that. It was the
so
first mission that he
we'll
was
let
in.
him off.
So, yeah.
Okay,
We'll
green
just-
in this one.
Yep. Red and blue into this one.
I might have just put a timer on it instead. How do I pick them up?
Alright, get out of that car.
I just clicked a button.
Ryan, there is enough room in just 2 of the Jeeps to fit everyone.
Yes, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh wait, so here we go. Turn off one. It said turn off, not activate.
Oh my god. I'm dead again. I'm dead again.
Okay, so for clarification, it did not read turn off. It read touch off.
Mhm. Every white speck you saw there was a dead person as well.
I think
we
he
lost
killed
a lot during that.
like 13 people and 5 or 6 vehicles in that one explosion.
I think the other contribution was that by default Arma 3 loads an RPG into each vehicle. So with the mods we use, it enhances that. So every time a vehicle goes off, it will, when it's cooking away,
Domino
from
effect.
the heat, it
Send another one
blows
off.
itself pretty much. So it caused absolute mayhem. Probably one of the highlights we've had through Arma 3 so far.
Yeah, Brandon confirmed he killed 14 people, but there were only 10 people playing. The cook-off killed 4 people who'd respawned.
Yes, it was not a great location considering it was the start of the mission.
Exactly, right at the very beginning, but it was very funny.
So
Anyway.
this one was an interesting one. This was one that I accidentally missed out the last clip for the first 10 votes.
Oh.
Out of the 25-ish due to human error, should we say. And
that's
despite
one
that,
way of putting
we did get a winner, which would be Brandon with the last video.
So he missed out on 10 votes and still won.
He missed out on 10 votes, and he was still ahead of every other clip. Which
I mean, that's
was
because it's
very
hilarious.
impressive. Oh, yes, it was. Just for clarification, let me just check on these videos. The second place was, in fact, you, Izzy, with that one.
Which
from
one?
What I remember.
The
With
tyre?
the tank. The tank.
Oh, the tank. Nice.
The tank, yes. You were almost tied. You probably would have been tied with him if I continued. Probably one more vote away, I think, was it? Which was
Nice.
very impressive. So very well done there. And finally, with the wholesome moment, here up we have Ryan and Milkshake again with the same clip. So for the sake of this, I will not be playing that again because I think we all remember the beautiful moment.
I'm not sure. Might be.
Oh yeah, more music. Oh dear. I'll just talk slightly over it, and then maybe that'll help.
Yes, we will keep talking. There is a certain
Then it
song
can't
that
hear
people
it.
know. It's an excellent song.
There was some dancing had, I think.
There were. It was absolutely beautiful that moment. It's a shame that clip was cut short because it was a beautiful moment there. But
Would you in
sadly,
fact call it wholesome?
I would call it wholesome, but sadly, due to the cut short of that ship, we got Ryan and Milkshake
Again!
during
How did
that
they
operation.
get submitted twice and win twice? That's insane. Good job,
You
guys.
can be nominated for 2 things, Izzy.
You
alright?
can. You can.
You can
100%. Yeah.
So that is the end of the Nixter Awards. Thank you all.
Do you want to do a
showing up
rundown?
during this. Yes. So during that we had quite a few. The overall winner, should we say, was Ryan. In that he got absolutely tons of awards. Quite impressive, actually.
Was it 4?
Yes, it was in fact 4. Very impressive to him. I'm very proud of our Ryan. So this was very much a quick event. Say it was a first go. We're very much next year. Let's try and collect as much clips as we can.
Yeah. I mean, now that we have this format, we can at
Mhm.
least have people considering and thinking about things that they can clip and record from their own systems to submit for the 4th birthday event.
Obviously, as you may have heard, my voice is not the most interesting of people you may have heard. So next year we'll have a selection of different presenters, like you would see in the Oscars. I'll rubbing
Wow.
Yeti, of course.
Proper
He's
Oscar.
such an exciting individual, and we'll have a collection of different people.
Yeah.
Really liven it up, and it won't be hosted on a PowerPoint presentation I whipped up. Again, I was meant to actually implement some teacher-style slide transitions here, but sadly still got single rotation due to a minor issue I encountered.
Well, it looked beautiful regardless. It got the job done.
Thank you, Izzy. It was beautiful. It showed everything we needed.
Yes. I think the only thing I would say for next time that would be useful is if we can have the YouTube videos in full screen for when we're watching them, because they were obviously relatively small. And especially if anyone was trying to watch on their phone, I imagine that would be quite very, very small.
Don't need to say anything, it's fine. Yes, so I did encounter that issue again with my one, where it would window my screen every time I open the YouTube videos, which is very annoying. So
yeah.
in next year's, as you did recommend to me, Izzy, but again due to time limits, we'll place it all into one video, and it'll be a nice long transition. It'll be excellent. Don't you worry.
With a non-copyrighted backing track.
You chose to stream. It's not on me.
It's for all the people that can't be here right now. Like, for example, Alex, who actually won the first event, he's going to have to watch this back because he can't be here right now.
That is true. I'll be keeping all of these uploaded and everything. I'll keep all links and everything, and it will be posted on something later on, should we say, regarding awards. These will be handed out at a later date
Ryan,
after we've
can
said
you
these.
get your ass into the voice channel, and then we'll have a speech from you as apparently the overall winner of this event, having won the most. As your fans are requesting it, quite frankly. We just need an hour to wait.
For the Arma 3 people, I'll be designing some 3D models for trophies and stuff for a later date, which will be able to be used in missions for the next awards, hopefully, based on my creative skills and how fast I can learn. Is probably the quickest word.
If only there were people in the Discord that could assist with things like this to help you learn.
3D modeling, nobody else knows it here.
Chris has just put in my chat, I've been summoned again.
Like Chris.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan's loading his PC up to come in, so that's fine. But yeah, so I'll just do a little end of bit spiel as well, because obviously this was the event for the 3rd Nick's birthday, which is today. And very, very happy making. We have surpassed 400 members on the Discord now, which is really cool. And he's been here almost 3 years. But yeah, so it's been a wild ride. It's not my birthday. It's Nick's birthday. But yeah, so we're hoping make the background the Nix 3 banner. Let's see if I can find it, shall we? Is it gonna appear? It is. Disappear. Go away. There we go. Yeah, we've got some things in the pipeline for working out and making things improvements, as I've put into the Discord. Because here we go. Improvements into the Discord. I think one of the things we're looking at doing is sorting out the game role assignments and removing some of the older games that don't get any love anymore. So that will be changing. It's going to take a while though, but I am sure that I will be doing it this time.
I'll work on that this weekend for you.
That would be super useful. Cool. Ah, Ryan's here. Unmute the man. Hello?
God, he's vocal, isn't he?
He still hasn't been unmuted yet. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Hello.
Hello! Are you going to have a speech?
There you go.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
That beard.
Congratulations for winning so many.
Thank you. Most of them I didn't even submit. What can I say except it's been very nice being with the Nix community through, I think I started nearly 3 years ago in 2018, was it? In
2017, I believe.
I thought it was 2018.
I think
3 years
late
ago.
2017 was Izzy informed me incorrectly. And
I thought it was 2018.
What are we discussing?
There were certain causes that caused issues, I
Oh,
believe.
well, yeah, that's why I was saying about 2018. We have had Discord service before that, but...
Yeah, Nix 1.0 was 2017, but this current iteration was 2018.
But I was going to say, nonetheless, being here with a group and seeing it grow has been a lot of fun. Going from the previous games from when we did like Arma 2 Escape, or when it's just playing a couple other people, to kind of growing to having dedicated servers, multiple games such as Ark, Arma, Stellaris, the F1, the ACC, Minecraft, with all the other games on there, constantly growing. Cool stuff like Red Dead Redemption 2, Pulsar, board games, RPGs, that sort of stuff has been great. So it's very nice for me to win the clips, but I'm also very looking forward to the 2022 clips, and not just like more what we got, but also expanding as well. So seeing what other members bring, seeing how people grow, but also what kind of games come out and what communities we build there. Overall, I think it's very fun. I'm really looking forward to it. It's been great with you guys, and bottoms up.
Fair enough. Thank you for those words. I too second most of them. That it is super crazy, the community and group that we've got going. Thank you everyone for being here to watch it. As I said, I'm hoping to make this an annual thing. Thank you for the idea and the carrying it out of it, Monty. It's really good. Hopefully next year they'll have their stage channels sorted so we can do it in a stage channel. But yes, Brayden, if you want to make one, we might make one as well to put it in the Hall of Fame. But oh my goodness, Ryan has one more thing he wishes to say.
Thank you for voting for the clips. Thank you for submitting them as well. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And yeah, just thank you. Forgot to mention that part.
Yeah, we had a really good turnout on people, like A, submitting clips, and then B, voting for those clips. So that was really nice to see.
I was very happy with the votes. It was very good, actually.
Yeah, no, definitely. Just shows that we've got a group of people that enjoy the wider part of the community, which is what I've been going for. So it's it makes me real happy in my heart.
And don't worry, we didn't collect all your data while doing it, so we don't know who you are. It was anonymous. Anybody
Easy
who
for you to
argues
say.
otherwise, I only have your IP address, your home address, and your name. So it's fine. The bank details weren't included.
I feel like you're pulling some legs here. Christmas is Blood Bowl. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of things which kind of peak and trough in terms of like what we've been doing. Like Stellaris as well hasn't been played in a large way. I think 2 people have continually been playing modded Stellaris for forever. But yeah, like I'm sure they'll make a resurgence and things. There's a lot of things that kind of come and go as the player base, gets bored of it, moves on, or contracts and expands. But Arma 3 is still on the upswing. I think we've still got more and more people coming for that.
It is. It's greatly increasing, which is surprising.
Yeah, no, that's really good fun. But yeah, so is there anything else you wanted to say, Monty?
That's all from me. Just thank you very much for turning up, everybody, and very well done.
Yes, indeed. And yeah, look out for announcements and things as we change more things and do more bits. I'm gonna end this stream here because then it can be something that we can keep, and direct people to for if they missed it. And then I'm gonna restart up another one because I'm gonna be starting Arc for the rest of this evening. But yes, thank you everybody. And let's do a round of applause for everybody in Nix and for Monty for getting this ready. I can't believe Ryan won. I know that guy.
Can I have your autograph?
Indeed. Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, everybody. And yeah, we'll see you in the Discord.
Very well done.